Hey you guys, and welcome to another Fragmented video. I'm going to be reading Surrender by Sonya Hartnett. I'm going to be reading the first chapter from Gabriel's point of view, but since it's alternating chapters, I'm going to do the second chapter, and they'll probably be up at the same time, one right after another, and the other follows Finnegan's part of view. So here we go. Let's start this. Gabriel. I am dying. It's a beautiful word, like the long, slow sigh of a cello. Dying. But the sound of it is the only beautiful thing about it. Several times a week I must be cleaned. Water comes to me on a sponge. I must lift my arms, shift my heels, lower my flaming eyes. I must smell pink antiseptic. I'm removed from my place while the bed sheets are changed and set to sag in a wheelchair. I am profited a pan and the sight of it shames me. At other times I can't call for it fast enough. My food comes mashed, raised on a spoon. Spillage will dapple my lap. I am addressed as if an idiot, cooed over as though a child. I am woken when I wish to sleep, told to sleep when I prefer to be awake. I am poked, prodded, pinched, and flinched. I am needled and wheedled and cajoled. My existence is nothing but a series of humiliations. What little life is left to me can hardly be called my own. All of this horror, just to say, he's dying. I hear the words blow like dust through town from where I lie in this lean white room. I hear them spoken under awnings, murmured over counters, delivered as knowing statements across gates. It won't be long now, they say. He's dying. They say he's fragile, his skin sugar white. They say he must be handled like a delicate crown of thorns. They're saying he's as weightless as the skeleton of a crow. Breathing is an undertaking. It takes minutes to sigh. My rib cage is the hull of a wrecked and submerged ship. My arms, thin as adders, are letting us drop bows. The mattress, my closest friend, has been carved by the knots of my unfleshed bones into a landscape of deaths. The soul might rise, but the body pulls down, accepting the inevitable, returning to where it began. This is where I began. I am dying in my childhood home. Beyond the window straggles the only world I know and wish to know. I was born and grew up in this few thousand town. There is nothing about its weft and fold that isn't familiar to me. I know the cracks in the footpaths. I've stepped on them 1,000 times. I know the product on the shelves and the reflection in the glass. I've seen myself there, left imprints of my hands. I've felt summer's Sahara heat and seen autumn's Badringo blooms. I've kicked black crickets from my toes and fed wood to a hissing fire. I know which gate tilts in the wind. I know what's cropped in which field. I've known the exact moment when every calf and child was born. From here, on the bed, where I see only paneled walls and a haze of curtain that ushers in the breeze, I can distinguish and put a name to every rooster's cry. The breeze brings to me the scent of sawdust, diesel, feathers, chicken soup. They say that smell is the last thing to fade, so I sniff about while I can. It is as easy for me to die here in the bedroom of my childhood home as it would be to die anywhere. The precision of needlers and pinchers knows where to find me. The word on the street agrees, says, "It's better, he's home. It's comforting there. My aunt takes care of me from day to day. She sleeps in the neighboring room. I'll not pretend her task is invaluable. The chronically ill make for difficult work. Neither is it easy to be chronically ill. It is an effort for me to do anything, to think, talk, imagine, prepare. To do anything except concede to the demands of my squalling usurper. It rules me like a dictator. In turn, I rule my aunt. When the end comes, Sarah will have earned her peace. In the meantime, she's not the sort to put a pillow to one's face. When the illness is looking elsewhere, I apologize for the grief I caused. And, Gabriel, she replies, I'll miss you. Inside me rolls a thunderstorm. When I breathe, the breath is winter. Lightning jacks through my chest, splashes shocks of blood down my chin. Rain falls inside my lungs, sloshes when I move. The thunder rolls like a great cat, settles with a feline weight. The marrow in my bones is ice. My eyes are hailstorms. And I feel old. As old as the mountains that the walls and windows won't allow me to see. As old as if every mountain has somehow stretched into a year, and anyone who didn't know me might mistake me for an ancient man. I have an old tranquility, but I am young. I'm the martyr's age. At my age, hearts are pierced with arrows and taped over with bombs. Mine is the saintly age, the sacrificial one. I am only 20. But there's no one here who doesn't know me. In this small town, conversation is hushed. Treetops, when they buffet, do so mutely. Cats don't purr. Goats don't bleep. Birds keep their tunes to themselves. The cow, separated from her calf, swallows back her moan. Children in their yards don't play. Trucks take the long road home. Anything daring to slam with the wind is forcibly nailed down. The wind itself does its best to skulk unheard. Everything here is silence for me. Everything keeps a respectful hush. I lie alone in the small room, my childhood's unreliable sanctuary, now my prison, soon my morgue. And silence, which is what awaits me, is what I've already received. Fortunately, my ears are sharp. I hear that they are whispering, what was missing is found. So that is the first chapter of Surrender by Sonya Hartnett. So tell me what you guys thought about it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did it actually make you want to read the book? Or are you going to wait for the second chapter to decide? Or, I don't know. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. And I will see you guys because I'm about to go read the second chapter. Bye.